What's up, guys? So we're back here on the range and I'm gonna finally be broadhead testing today and broadhead tuning. So what I'm gonna be testing is I got the Sevr Titanium 2.0s. I really like these heads, really like the reviews, the price on them, and the fact that you can use them for a practice head and shoot your broadheads without even dulling your blade. I like that you have a wide cut whenever you're first entering the animal. And I like the pivoting blades for more penetration, and that's made titanium. They look real good, so we're gonna see how they shoot and see the accuracy of them. But we're gonna go over broadhead tuning and shoot the setup, get it broadhead tuned. I'm a little late on broadhead tuning, but we're gonna get this all dialed in. I do not have a dot to shoot at or a line, so I'm gonna pick up a spot on this target and I'm gonna shoot. Now keep in mind, whenever you broadhead tune, you move your rest. You do not move your sights. You move your rest towards your arrow. So if my field tips are shooting good, but my broadheads hit to the left of my field tips, and I'm gonna move at 1 to 2 clicks at a time, my rest to the right. If I hit right of my field points, I'm gonna move my broadheads 1 or 2 clicks to the left, and same for up and down. But we're gonna get through, shoot some of these. I'm gonna shoot them at 20, 40, 60, 80, and maybe get back at 100. But I really want to see how these fly because I'm excited about these heads. So when I'm shooting this, I'm going to shoot my broadheads first, and then I'm going to shoot my field points. We're at 29 yards, so I'll start it out at 29 and see how it shoots. But no matter if you paper tune your head, and no matter if you're shooting a bullet hole with field points, you might be thinking, well, if I got a perfectly tuned arrow, then I should be able to shoot any broadhead. And you might think that, but your broadheads are longer than your field points, and they got wings on the front, which acts as vanes. So they're gonna plane off differently than your field points. So we got 29 yards, and I'm gonna pick a spot on this wolf and shoot it. I'm gonna be completely honest, that flew exactly where I wanted it to. I was focusing on a dot. Yeah, I don't. So I'm going to pull that out, then I'm gonna shoot a field point and see what happens. So that was a hole that I was aiming at, and I mean, it just drilled it. So I'm gonna shoot that practice tip, and I know they're hitting good, see if it hits in the same spot, and then I'm gonna walk it back. Field points are hitting a little right. All right, so we were all good at 29. I'm gonna shoot that ram at 55. Shoot my broadhead first. Okay, that looked like it hit high. Now I'm gonna shoot the field tips. Nope, they both shot high. Now, they both hit high, and I was aiming there, and it hit that high at 55, and then I was aiming at that mark and it hit up there at that mark at 55. So that's not really the broadhead, that's more of a sight tape issue. So we're going to see how close they hit, and then we'll work on the sight tape. Okay, for the sake of saving, walking up a hill sucks. In the sake of saving arrows, I'm going to shoot my field tip first. Then I'll walk down there and pull it, because I was worried about hitting that arrow when I was down there. That was right there in it. I'm gonna shoot this other one. I ain't gonna pull it and we'll be all right. We'll see where she goes. We're all right. So the one on the left is the field point. The one on the right is the broadhead. That could have been me. That's not enough. I shot it twice. That's not enough for me really to be concerned about in there. That was probably me more than anything. But we'll go back to 80 and see what it does. All right, we're at 80 yards on the buffalo. I'm gonna do the 3-yard cut. Make sure, see if that's doing the same thing or not. Broadhead first. Yeah, it looks like it's doing the same thing. I'm so glad that I cut these arrows down because they are zooming. Yeah, field point. It was right there with it. Oh yeah, those are just fine. Right in there together. And 80 yards is probably actually about a 1 to 2 yard cut instead of a 3-yard cut. I'm just gonna start shooting at random distances with the broadhead and a field point. And if they start shooting high, then I'll just move the sight tape and get a sight tape up if it's consistently high. If it's not a lot, then I'll probably bump the rest down. But instead of shooting them together, I just want to check different distances and actually shoot them for what they are and see if we... Broadhead at 64. We hit high on that one. We'll do a closer one. See if that hits high too with a field point. Which one? I'm gonna shoot. I'll shoot Cinnamon Bear. That's 47. That's not as close as I was wanting. A little goat. 32. Let's shoot the 47 one. Because on all these sight tapes, they're about the same from 20 to 30, but around 40, whatever changes. We are high. But so far I haven't had to tune these broadheads. Like I said, if you're hitting left of your field points, you move your rest right. If you hit right, you move your rest left. If you hit low, you move it up. If you hit high, you move it down. So don't move your sight, move your rest. 1 to 2 clicks makes a big difference. So this is probably gonna be, I'm really hoping this is gonna be probably my favorite broadhead right now. It already is. But we'll get her all tuned and we'll get this sight tape figured out and we'll be ready for season. So see you guys.